What's up, guys? It's Andy with Soblue Productions. Glad to be back with you here with Brad Starks again.
Hashtag Taylor found a Tinderella.
Date night. Shout out. Anyway, we got the final round of the City of Mobile Championships, the 25th annual event. Always a great tournament they got going on. There you can see the updated standings of our final card here. And without going on, let's get to hole one. We got a par 3, 234 foot shot. Pretty simple little play here, one of the easier holes on the course, I believe. You got these bushes that you kind of got to throw over, or a tight little gap that you can throw through. And then once you get up to the basket, there's not too much to deal with. You got a couple trees, but there you can see back to the tee box there. It's a shot that most of these guys should be comfortable with. Matt swinging out wide, maybe catching a late tree there. No surprise for Todd to be going straight up the gut.
Yeah, he looks so nonchalant when he throws, and it's just perfect.
Yeah. Charlie going with the same route Orum did. Catching a tree, but still within the circle. And Cody making another appearance here. He was on our round one footage. Great looking shot there.
That was a nice tree.
Mm-hmm. Nice putt there. Good way to get his round started off.
Yeah, for sure. Always good to get that first birdie.
That unique Orum putt lining up.
It's a good putt.
It is. It's definitely a special way to throw a spin putt, but
yeah,
that just proves, find what works for you.
Almost in the same spot. Just left it a little short.
Almost getting a little high on.
Flirting with it.
Cody there to clean up the par, getting the only par of the group. A little unfortunate there. You can see everybody else getting the deuce. That'll take us to hole number 2, which is actually coming in as the easiest hole on the course at 2.42. So definitely a lot of birdies here. 254 feet. Par 3, nothing really in the way. Most of these guys are going to throw that simple hyzer shot, which, I mean, that tells you, it's going to be a pretty easy hole if they're all doing that. You got this pretty open green. As long as you don't really just yank something over, I mean, you're sitting pretty here.
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean,
just outside of drop in.
Cam actually kind of just keeping it straight, leaving himself with much more than he wants to there.
He wants that one to hook up a little bit down there.
Charlie with that Soblue replay here.
Oh, that's nice.
That would have been a great way to start the round off. Another great shot.
Great putt.
It's the way he...
I mean, it's like he's not even trying.
Yeah. He just steps up and smashes.
He has no time to, psych himself out. He just bangs it.
Yeah, and he's obviously a seasoned professional, so he's probably got not much nerves. He knows what his disc is going to do.
Yeah, nothing new to him.
Yeah. A couple good birdies there, Cody and Charlie. And Orum, I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to drop this one in.
Yeah. I wouldn't bet against it.
There you go. Star birdie. Everybody picking up the 2. And Orum and Todd taking their lead to 20 under. So that's pretty nice there from them. We got hole A, 10th hole here. It's a par 3, 346-foot shot. You got this lake here to the left, road to the right. So got the little double OB look there. And the water actually goes all the way behind the basket, kind of circles around it. So if you go deep, you definitely got to contend with that. Pretty touchy shot. Make sure your disc lands on a nice angle. Pretty good little hole here.
Yeah, that'll play.
Back to back. Tap ins.
Yeah.
That's kind of 2 in a row. He just
got over on him a little bit too much.
Just kept turning on him. Charlie really needs that one to sit down.
Yeah. You could kind of tell coming out of his hand, his body language told you that he knew that was a bad throw.
Yeah. Cody ripping over on that, turning pretty hard. From catch cam down there, it looks like it went way right. Yeah. Oh no.
That tree just jumped right in the way.
And this one actually playing over par, so 3.08. Pretty interesting. We're actually, I think, unless he sinks this, that'd be 2 bogeys on the round on this card. Yep.
Yeah, lead card taking 2 bogeys.
I would not have been surprised to see that go in.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. It's like the basket's not even ready. He
Yeah.
just does it before the basket's ready to spit it out.
Good bird.
It's got to feel good when you know it's a tough hole and you're the only one that walks away with a bird.
Yep. And that'll give him solo lead. So that's a nice little bit of momentum going into the next hole as well. Finishing off the bogey there for Goodpasture. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 4. Kind of all over the place. Seeing some score separation. That'll do it to you. All right, we got hole 3. Par 3, 239 feet. Really pretty hole. Got the corner of this little lake here you got to throw over. Come into this kind of circular green around with some shrubbery and flowers. Little greenery and pinkery. You get this lake also behind the basket, so once again, you got to be careful with how hard you're going to throw it. Another good little hole here.
Just money right now.
Yeah. Another good shot there. And this is kind of one of those distances, especially for these pros. I mean, you're locked and loaded on what you're throwing. You just got to execute it.
Right. They're all taking that very slight flex route. I mean, for pretty identical shots.
Yeah. Yeah, last man is looking 20 feet maybe in Camp Todd. Puts it over the bird. So we should see a starbird here. Yep. Just like that.
Just how the lead card should do it.
Exactly. Starbird, just like we called it. Orum taking his lead, 4 under on the round. So birdied every hole so far. Takes us to hole 4. 255-foot shot. It's another par 3. You're gonna throw over this little short pad there. You got kind of a straight gap that just kind of hyzer down towards the basket, towards this water. Once again, really the only danger is going too far to the left into the water or just catching an early tree, not giving yourself much of a putt.
Maybe Matty Orum just doesn't feel like his putting game is on, so he's just going to make sure he doesn't really have to do it all day.
Solid execution if that's his plan.
Yeah.
Good drive there from Cam. Probably a safe shot not to challenge the water too much. Ooh, Goodpasture kind of pulling over.
He needs that to move over.
Park to that position.
Yeah. You play with those guys that throw a terrible shot and think, oh man, that was perfect for the other position. It was a great shot just now.
Mm-hmm.
Putting it right underneath the basket.
Yep.
Man, for that putt, to not even think about the water.
I know, man, that's a death putt. You're only looking at 5-6 feet to the water from that side.
Yeah, you missed that putt, and that disc is probably getting wet.
Yeah, you're adding 2 strokes, just like that.
Yeah.
Cody, just an easy tap in for the deuce. There you see hole 4. Shout out to FlighTowel as always. It was created specifically for disc golfers. It's an amazing microfiber towel that allows a disc golfer to warm up their arm before they throw. With a built-in resistance pocket and fob made from a real disc, there's nothing quite like it. And as always, if you haven't tried one of these things, make sure you go check them out. Hit up their website, order you a towel. Got some cool stuff. Give them a shout. You got hole 5 here, 355 feet, par 3. Really cool hole. You got the road to the right side, and then kind of a theme here early on. You got the water behind the basket, so you got to make sure not to go too long. Maybe on one of those big flare skips. Matteo getting a nice height on that one. Nicely done.
Again, just not feeling like making any putts today.
Great shot.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Kind of going with a little wider approach to that, not really getting the distance.
Yeah, looked like he kind of held on to that one a little bit too long.
Goodpasture looking good here. Pun
Ooh,
intended.
slow down.
Great shot.
Yep.
Did that stay up?
I'm not
I'm
sure.
not sure.
Just disappeared.
Matty-O looking for a deuce. Maybe you were onto something earlier when you said you didn't want to putt.
I hate to say it.
Surely not.
I mean, I am usually right, but
It looks like he may be getting it out of the water there.
yeah.
So he might have been.
Yeah. The good old drying off the disc motion.
Hmm. Good comeback there.
Yeah, you know he hates that. To have, you know, what he probably makes 18, 19 out of 20 times just miss and then go OB.
Yeah. And that comeback probably had 3 to 5 more feet than his first putt did. Great deuce there from Goodpasture. See him and Cam Todd getting the deuces. And fortunately, Matt Orum did stay in bounds after that putt. So
Oh.
must have been on the edge there.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, takes it to hole 6 here. Got a par 4, 503 feet. You got this tree right off the bat that you gotta stay low of. And maybe a bunch of rollers if you want to try to get to the basket. Only problem with that is you see this big fairway here. Along the left side of it, you got OB flagged off. Obviously the road to the right. So if you're gonna go for it, you gotta really have some nice distance control. Otherwise, it might be a pretty easy 3 if you just play to the middle.
Yeah, just kind of be safe.
Cam Todd going with that roller for sure. That thing is hunting. Slow down.
A stop disc.
I believe that's OB.
I couldn't tell. What? Is this how we walk our dogs now? You know, Charlie's sitting there thinking, get out of the way.
Yep. You can see it up there still. Man, not what you see every day.
No. It's like that drive-through poop.
And there he is up there still.
Dog stealing the show.
Making an appearance. Nonetheless, pretty good safe shot he had up the gut. Orum going with that same approach.
Yeah, you know, this isn't a hard birdie, so you just don't want to make a mistake here.
Yeah. Another good shot there.
Yep.
Yeah, and it kind of looks like if you play to that short position, yeah, just like that, probably in a good spot for a nice upshot.
Very helpful tree.
Yeah. Like he didn't really release that the way he wanted to.
Unless he was just, you know, going for the trick shot.
Can't ever sleep on the trick shot.
I mean, he probably wasn't. But
Great up there from Matty-O. Yes, sir. Yeah. Cam Todd. I believe he was OB. We'll find out here in a second. Gave it a nice little
yeah,
run
just
there.
didn't get quite enough on it.
Once again, I think he knew it. I mean, as soon as he let that go, he was walking after it.
Yeah. Having some,
Putting woes.
yeah, just leaving them short. You know, you watch your card mate do it. It's really easy to get into your head.
It really is. Matty-O picking up another good bird here. Yep, taking another one from the card. So Cam Todd was OB there. Gets his 4. Goodpasture and Faircloth missing those putts, taking the fours as well.
Yeah. Again, something that they probably make, 18, 19 times out of 20, just leaving them a little short.
Yep. Here we got hole 7, 289 feet. It's a par 3. Another pretty simple shot off the tee. You got to really just zone in on the distance here. Probably playing a big hyzer, more than likely. See how Matty O attacks that one. Circling up nicely behind it. That's a great shot.
It was, yeah, for sure.
Another good shot if he got past that tree. I think he did.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. It's sitting on a really good angle for stopping some ace runs. Most of these throws, though, are looking like they're just coming in for the skip shot.
Right. You don't really want to fool with that tree. He's just sitting right there in the middle.
Charlie really challenging it some more. Like he's going, yeah, just a bit deep there, though. So he'll be looking like he's outside the circle here for a 2.
Nick the top, maybe, I think.
This is another one you really want to get your deuce on. It's playing as the second easiest hole on the day. So far 0 for 2. I think they definitely left their drives farther than they would have liked. Well done.
Yeah, that one helps.
Yeah, and that's a 3, 4 in a row, I believe.
Yeah, and the only one was a short putt that he would, almost always make.
Yeah, and he could have easily been on his way to birdieing out. Good cleanup there. There you go, a couple pars, a couple birdies. Orum 7 under through 8.
Yeah.
Cam Todd, they're right there with him though, with 6.
Yeah, they're kind of separating themselves from the other 2.
Mm-hmm. As long as the second card, chase card's not doing much, but, you can't really worry about that too. So
yeah, you just gotta play your game.
So here we got hole 8, par 4, 649 feet. Pretty big shot off the tee. A couple different routes you can take. If you're gonna go an air shot, you gotta kind of deal with a low ceiling. I think a lot of rollers will be thrown here, but there is a lot of wind, so as you can see. That was also kind of the theme of the weekend. I mean, it was whipping on all 3 courses.
Right, it really was. Just it completely changes some of your shots.
Pretty big shot there. If that had stayed up a little bit longer, he's looking at a decent chance of a throw-in. Yeah, back to back on the rollers.
You can see he's pretty pleased about that one. Hitting that tree.
There we go, Cody with the air shot. Great play.
Yeah, electing not to go with the roller.
Getting up there about as far as Matty O did.
He cranked it.
Not quite landing as early as he needed it to there.
Yeah.
This should be about halfway up the fairway, I believe. Yeah, going with a turnover. pretty textbook.
Yeah, that is not an easy shot.
No. Especially with the wind, when you take all that into consideration.
Right. Man, that was a nice shot.
Another good one. Fortunately, the flag on the basket seems to be pretty still, pretty calm.
Just, what are you doing? That's when he walks up to the disc and thinks this putt was about half this far away.
He landed though on the left side of the basket.
I mean, he looked like he was going to have a 5-foot putt.
Ooh.
Ooh, good catch.
Oh, yeah.
Especially after watching some of those spit outs in round 2.
Mm-hmm. Nice putt there, center change from Goodpasture. Getting his bird. A little low, maybe thought the headwind was going to lift it up.
Hashtag I don't need no chains.
Taylor would be proud with your hashtag.
You know, I told myself I wouldn't do it. I couldn't help it.
Solid putt there. I believe that was a star bird. Yep. Everybody getting a 3. Matty O and Cam Todd still just trucking.
Yeah.
Got hole 9, par 3, 398 feet. You can see here the main gap is this right side hyzer for the right-handed backhand players. Unlike myself, I have to take a left-handed forehand. You got this parking lot down to the right, and the road kind of behind it is your OBs. Then you got this creek to the left side. Not really going to come into play much if you're taking this right side. Good looking line there.
Nice stick.
Yeah. Maybe an even better line. Oh yeah.
It's just floating.
Too bad Cam Todd wasn't first on the card. It could have been Cameo.
Be honest with me, how long have you been waiting to say that?
It just popped in my head. Maybe Cam Todd and Matty will just have to play doubles and use that as their course name.
Looked like Cody might have left that last throw a little bit short.
Yeah, I think he hit it. That tree kind of down the fairway. Charlie putting in a nice throw. Kind of challenging the right side there. Solid little layup.
Yeah, it's hard to tell about that wind right now, but you can see Orum trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's trying to stand that flag up kind of in his face. Good putt.
Yeah, even for these guys, you know, these 15-footers become something that you really have to contend with when that wind gets up.
Yeah. And they're just playing, you know, back to back with each other. One does something, the other's just going to match it at this point. And when you're going toe to toe with somebody,
Yeah,
is it
exciting.
easy? Yeah, is it easy to let that get in your head though, and worry about what they're doing?
You know, I would say that it would be, but you know, someone like Cam Todd, you know, he's probably done this with, you know, the best of the best. Orum's a really good player too, so you know they've done this before.
Yeah. There you go. 3 birds. Wrapping up our last hole here. Cody with the 3, but nothing to hang his head about. Still 2 under. Got a lot of golf left in this round. As always, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the back 9 of this final round. Always pleased to bring you the coverage. Brad, thanks for sitting in on this one.
I enjoyed it, man. Thanks for having me.
For sure. As always, thanks to FlighTowel and Prodigy Disc, and see you next time.